If the Proverbs 31 woman lived today, she'd look nothing like what the world calls the modern woman. She wouldn't fit into society's definitions, not the boss girl cliché who brags about not needing anyone, and not the quiet, submissive stereotype people imagine when they hear biblical woman. She'd be something different, something deeper, something this generation forgot. A woman built by God, not by culture. She'd still be strong, she'd still be wise, she'd still have a voice, but her strength wouldn't come from proving herself. It would come from knowing herself, knowing who she belongs to. Because Proverbs 31 wasn't describing a woman chasing power, it was describing a woman carrying purpose. This generation teaches women that independence is everything. Don't need anyone, don't depend on anyone. Build your own life, your own money, your own world. And yes, the Proverbs 31 woman was independent. She worked, she built, she planned, but her independence wasn't rebellion. It was responsibility. She wasn't rejecting her family. She was providing for them. She wasn't competing with men. She was completing her home. She didn't see success as separation. She saw it as service. That's the difference. The modern woman says, I don't need a man. But the Proverbs 31 woman says, I don't depend on man, but I value what God builds through family. She honored her husband, not because she was weak, but because she understood partnership. She poured into her children, not because she had no dreams, but because she knew that legacy begins at home. See, we've reached a time where women are told that being devoted to your home or your husband is somehow less meaningful, that nurturing is beneath you, but that's not what God says. In Proverbs 31, her household rises and calls her blessed, not because she gave up her identity, but because she used it to strengthen those around her. She worked hard, she traded, she planned, she invested, but everything she did was rooted in love, not ego. She wasn't doing it to prove her worth. She already knew her worth. If she lived today, she'd probably wake up early, make breakfast for her kids, send a few business emails, get dressed for work, pray before leaving the house, and walk out with a peace that no job title or social media validation could give her. Because her value isn't in what she posts, it's in who she's becoming. She wouldn't be loud about feminism or submission. She'd just live in balance. She'd know when to lead and when to follow, when to speak and when to stay silent. She wouldn't see men as competition, but as co-laborers in purpose. She wouldn't let society tell her that strength means hardness or that gentleness means weakness. She'd be both, fierce and soft, bold and kind. And in her relationship, she wouldn't try to control. She'd complement. She'd support, but never lose her voice. She'd build, but never compromise her standards. Her presence would bring peace to her family, not tension. Her words would guide, not tear down. And when it comes to work, she'd be sharp. She'd build her business, earn her income, make her plans. But she wouldn't lose herself chasing status. She wouldn't work herself to death trying to have it all. Because she knows having it all means nothing if you lose your soul. She'd work from rest, not for approval. She'd be disciplined, not distracted. She'd be focused on impact, not attention. That's the heart of the Proverbs 31 woman. She might not be famous, she's faithful. She's not loud, she's lasting. And while the world is obsessed with followers, filters, and freedom without boundaries, she's quietly building something that will outlive her. A home, a name, a legacy. A faith that her children will remember long after she's gone. She'd still take care of herself. She'd dress well, look good, stay healthy. but not to compete or impress. She'd do it because she respects the temple God gave her. She wouldn't compare her body, her timeline, or her achievements with anyone else's, because her confidence comes from purpose, not praise. And yes, she'd still have dreams. Maybe she'd be a designer, a CEO, a teacher, a creator, a nurse, or a stay-at-home mum. The role doesn't define her, the heart does. Because whether she's leading a company or leading a home, she does it with excellence, with dignity, and with love. That's the kind of woman God designed. One who carries strength that doesn't need to shout, wisdom that doesn't need to prove, and peace that doesn't need to explain. A woman who can build an empire without losing her gentleness. A woman who can nurture without being weak. A woman who honors her husband, raises her children, manages her work, protects her home, and still walks with joy, because she knows she's walking in God's order, not the world's chaos. She's not outdated. She's not oppressed. She's not stuck in the past. She's rare, and the world may not understand her, but heaven recognizes her. Because while the culture keeps asking, what's the point of being that kind of woman? God keeps whispering, that's the kind of woman I bless.